I assume you read the title, so I'm not gonna bother with an intro to this. Let me just explain to you why I'm doing so. But first, I'm gonna go over a bit of history between me and my friend group. This all started back in 2017, and this may sound completely random, but hear me out here. I used to play this mobile game called Geometry Dash. On January 18th, 2017, Update 2.1 has dropped and the whole community was waiting for it. This update introduced a lot of stuff, but this isn't the main focus on this video. The main thing I want to focus on is a certain thing that update introduced: Geometry Dash daily levels. Just stay with me here, I promise this will all make sense. In the game Geometry Dash, we're all able to share our thoughts on the level through a comment section, which includes the daily level system that was implemented. And if I remember correctly, I was one of the first few people who commented on that level, saying they were very happy that this update came out. A lot of other people joined in, and later on that discussion turned into a conversation about our actual lives, and eventually the whole thing turned into a group chat that anyone can join. This was the start of what I call the daily chat, and that is where I met most of my friends I know today. Making sense so far? Good, because this thing is about to get more confusing. After a few days passed since the daily chat was born, an anonymous Geometry Dash user proposed an idea to make a small group of people separate from the daily chat since it was quite chaotic there. I decided to take a look into it, and that is where I ended up spending 2 to 3 years of my life in. After a few years of talking there, some of us decided to move on from Geometry Dash to Discord, since it was, well, an actual communication platform rather than a video game's comment section. When I was younger, my mother did not want me to use Discord for safety reasons and moderated my activity online. As more and more of my friends decided to move there, and eventually the levels comment section died, leaving me to only talk within the chaotic daily chat levels comment section. Anyways, that's all the Geometry Dash talk in this video. It's time for a change in subject. Eventually, about a year after that happened, I ended up getting my first phone. This was an interesting time for me, where I was able to have more freedom with my online actions. I was thinking to myself, I think it's finally time I joined Discord for the first time and reconnect with my old friends. And you know, that is exactly what I did. I ended up going back onto Geometry Dash and asked one of my old friends if they can invite me to the friend group again. Luckily, they responded with a message saying that they missed me and invited me to their Discord server. This Discord server's name was Chatroom, and this is where I spent my time until the publishing of this video. Immediately, I noticed a lot of my old friends who I met in Geometry Dash were not there. I assume this was because when they joined Discord, they found a different friend group that they prefer. Anyways, we decided to get caught up about what happened to our lives, and eventually I was back with my old friends. I won't go into everything, but Chatroom was truly a server to be in at the time, having many messages a day and monthly events for several years. We all used to do stuff in, like play games or watching a movie. It was a good time in our lives until about the time most of us graduated high school. Since we were all growing into adults, we suddenly got different interests, and some of us decided to move on from us, while others stayed in the server to stay in touch. The server is currently 5 years old now, and now it receives only about 10 messages a day. And those monthly events stopped about 2 years ago. We occasionally have a good conversation about once a week, but that doesn't happen often. The server clearly wasn't like it was in the past, and to be honest, I feel like only a couple of my friends from 2017 remain in the server now. Anyways, I still want to keep in touch with them, but I feel like I don't have the same joy in talking there anymore. There isn't much activity going around. Heck, I feel like half of the new messages there are just people saying good morning and good night. I don't have much hope for the server anymore, as I see it as it is slowly dying. Along with that, I'm just now starting to realize that real-life friends are more valuable to have than online friends. If you don't know, I don't have many friends in real life. It's like online friends don't have much as a meaning to people as you know in real life, but that might just be me. So you may be questioning on why I'm leaving, and it's actually 2 main reasons. The first one being that I feel like I've been addicted to this Discord server for several years now, and I'm just now starting to feel tired of talking there like I said before. For me, it was like a safe space but I didn't want to leave, which is kinda unhealthy to be honest. But as I'm growing up now, and with a realization that I found about real life friends, I feel like I need to reach outside my comfort zone and start talking to actual people. The second reason is that my interests are no longer the same as my friends, and unfortunately I can't relate to them as much as I did in the past. For example, a few of my friends got me into this game, but I still play every day. But people who've got me into the game lost interest into it and decided to quit. And that leaves me with the only person in the server who still plays it. I don't have anything to relate to. For example, if something new comes out of the game, I want to talk about it to others. And I hope it makes sense. So, I don't have much of a reason to stay there for the reasons I just explained. This is why by the time this video goes live, which is hopefully June 14th, 2024, I plan on leaving chat room and everything else I used to know behind. I still care for them, and I still want to keep in touch with them every once in a while, but I feel like I'm ready to move on with my life. I know I'll miss all the memories I've made, but I feel like this is a good choice for me. And by the way, if anyone in chat room is watching this, I hope you understand. I wish the best of luck for the server and thank you everyone else for watching.